All right, Matthew. Let's get to work.
Who are you?
I'm Dr. Jonathan Brand, the reviewer.
I knew Dr. Brand once. He was a professor. I wasn't near as cute either.
Yeah, sorry, Matt, but contrary to any YouTube comments you might have read, I don't actually swing that way.
You give me that, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
I want you to explain the ending of Interstellar. Because, just between you and me, there's still a few things I don't quite understand.
Please, Dr. Brand. I don't have any idea what this is.
Well, that's easy. This is movie night. Hello and welcome to Movie Night, in-depth film reviews in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Jonathan Paula. Before we begin tonight's special episode, I want to quickly plug an interview I did with Ken over at filmreviews12.com. For those wanting to hear some in-depth insight on my reviewing process or who my inspirations are within the film criticism community, please check out the link below to give it a read. But now I'll be taking a spoiler-free look at Interstellar. This captivating science fiction drama from critically acclaimed director Christopher Nolan was produced on a budget of $165 million and released on November 5th, 2014. Although it's an entirely original property with no ties to any previous works, the hype surrounding Nolan's 9th feature film was so high, Warner Brothers Studios traded away the rights to its lucrative Friday the 13th series, among other franchises, just to secure worldwide distribution rights to this movie. So to say this picture has been widely anticipated would be quite an understatement. The lengthy 169-minute story follows a farmer-turned-astronaut who leaves his family behind on a dying Earth to travel through a mysterious wormhole in an effort to save humanity. The PG-13 rated plot is far more involved than that, however, with plenty of twists and surprises along the way, which are best experienced unspoiled. Set during an unspecified time in the future where automated Indian drones flying overhead are commonplace, and the Apollo program is taught in school as a hoax, the Earth's dirt is infertile and barren, dooming the future of the human race. Playing the inquisitive and intrepid protagonist is Academy Award winner Matthew McConaughey, delivering perhaps his most versatile and charged performance of his entire career. The emotional range he exhibits is astonishing, from hope, despair, discovery, and fear, all of which helps anchor the more fantastical moments on a personal level.
You don't believe we went to the moon?
I believe it was a brilliant piece of propaganda that the Soviets bankrupted themselves, pouring resources into rockets and other useless machines.
Useless machines.
And if we don't want a repeat of the excess and wastefulness of the 20th century, then we need to teach our kids about this planet, not tales of leaving it.
You know, one of those useless machines they used to make was called an MRI. And if we had any of those left, the doctors would have been able to find the cyst in my wife's brain before she died instead of afterwards. And then she'd have been the one sitting there listening to this instead of me, which would have been a good thing because she was always the calmer one.
Remarking on the importance of his mission prior to departure, McConaughey reminds a co-star, "Mankind was born on Earth. It was never meant to die here." It is this underlying theme of survival and exploration that will draw audiences into this lush and unfamiliar universe, but it is the strength of love itself that rests at the heart of Interstellar. The all-star supporting cast includes 4 more Oscar winners, including one surprise performer smartly excluded from the movie's promotional campaign. They all bring their A-game, but of particular mention is Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, and Michael Caine, who truly deliver some of the strongest performances I've seen in years, breaking down when faced with the weight of their decisions, but strong enough to overcome them. One incredible scene sees our astronauts exploring a dangerous ocean planet, forcing them to deal not only with 1,000-foot waves, but also a life-altering time differential that sees 7 years pass on Earth for every hour they spend on the surface. The second world they explore is equally as exciting and scary, but this 45-minute sequence honestly could have been trimmed heavily without harming the overall story, which tends to overstay its welcome by the final scene. A stickler for film, Nolan shot the entire anamorphic feature with limited digital effects, bringing to life these hauntingly beautiful worlds on a gloriously huge 70mm IMAX frame. If you have the means, I implore you to see this picture on the largest screen possible. It will not disappoint. The sound design, meanwhile, is similarly immersive, dropping out to uncomfortable pockets of silence whenever the perspective switches to deep space. The movie's white-knuckle thrills and impressive visuals are driven by Hans Zimmer's use of quick organ pulses that echo into the empty void. An important and rewarding experience, I predict this space epic will score double-digit Academy Award nominations come January. A completely unique production, the film still shares some parallels with 1997's Contact. If you enjoyed that Jodie Foster film, you'll love Interstellar. But if you thought it was sort of dumb and boring, then Nolan's latest mayn't be for you. Laced with scientifically verbose exposition, but never detrimentally so, the carefully paced narrative is an honest and believable examination of who we are as a species. A reflective story with strong performances, nail-biting action, breathtaking visuals, and a stunning conclusion. This is one film that will stay with me for a long time. However, the slower paced and more esoteric elements may alienate some viewers, but for the patient and open-minded, this is a transformative experience that transports you to the edge of the galaxy. An awe-inspiring journey through time, space, and emotion, Interstellar is an unqualified masterpiece, and perhaps the best sci-fi drama ever made. Obviously, I'm scoring this one in amazing. Now, I was not the biggest fan of Nolan's last two efforts, but this one completely wowed me, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the film in the comments below. But that does it for tonight's short episode, so let's take a look now at some of your tweet critiques. If you see a new movie in theaters, tweet your review with the JPMN hashtag. Because I reviewed Interstellar on opening day, I decided to push back part 2 of our Comedy Parodies episode until later in the month, because this Friday we'll once again be reviewing 5 Disney animated films: Pinocchio, Cinderella, Mulan, The Emperor's New Groove, and their latest release, Big Hero 6. Once you've seen these films, share your opinions by voting in the polls below or by leaving a comment review. And if you'd like to watch more movie night reviews, check out the related videos on the right or click subscribe to be notified of all new content. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, Instagram, or Letterboxd for updates between episodes. Once again, my name is Jonathan Paula. Thank you for watching and listening. Until next time, have a good movie night.